Hi, this is Matthew Cratter from Trader University, and thanks for downloading my free video tutorial that goes with the book, Learn to Trade Momentum Stocks, the second edition. Now in this video, I'm going to teach you two things. I'm first going to teach you how to use the chart that generates the buy and sell signals for this trading strategy. And then I'm also going to teach you how to screen for momentum stocks, trying to find stocks with high revenue growth. So let me first do this chart because I know a lot of you will be most interested in this. I have included a link to this chart that you can use right below this video. So if you just click on that, you'll be taken to this chart that I built for you on tradingview.com. And it's pretty self-explanatory. I have it set up for ULTA, ULTA, which is the stock that I discuss in this book, in the book. But let me show you how to add another ticker if you want to look at another stock. So we're going to add Facebook. What you do is you just go up here, click Add Symbol, type in the ticker. In this case, it's Facebook. That adds it to this list. And then all you need to do here is double click, and that ticker will populate the chart here. And let me explain briefly what you're seeing here. This top line is the 50-day moving average, the blue line. The bottom line, the red line, is the 200-day moving average. And so obviously, as we discussed in the book, you'll be looking for crossovers. And you can see here, for example, here's a crossover. And all the charts in the book were taken from this. So if you have trouble seeing them, you can always come in here and take a closer look. Now you can move around in the chart just by dragging it. You click on the screen and drag it using your mouse. You can also go down here if you want to magnify it and zoom in. You can click the plus sign, that zooms you in. The minus sign zooms you out. So this chart is really all you need. You get a moving average crossover. To the upside, you go long. You can see if the stock is trading above the 50-day moving average. And I think that's all you need to know about this. Again, the link is just below this video. Now let's turn to how to screen for stocks with high revenue growth. I'm going to show you a bunch of different methods. First method is you can go to finviz.com. That's finviz.com. And these are all free websites. And when you get there, you want to click right here on Fundamental. First you go to FinViz, then you click on Screener, and then you click on Fundamental, and it will take you to this stock screener. And there are a couple of different ways to use it. The first way to use it is you can just look right here, sales growth past 5 years. And so we want to go in here and do it over 20%. So this will generate a list of stocks that have grown their sales or revenues. It does have pop-up ads that you'll have to just click off. This will show you stocks that have had sales growth of more than 20% over the past 5 years. And what happens, it will just generate the list down here. You can see there are 33 pages here. What I tend to do is I tend to sort it by price. So you can see if you sort it by price, there are a whole bunch of stocks here that are penny stocks. They're trading for like 45 cents. You can ignore those. Click it one more time. It gives you the higher price stocks. These are really the ones that you want to look at. It's got a lot of pop-ups. That's the only problem, but at least it's free. So that's one way to screen. The other way to screen, you can get this back to any. You can go over here, you can look at stocks that have had very good quarterly sales growth, so we can say over 20%. This might give us more immediate stocks. You can see here, Priceline, Amazon, Google are all popping up. And yeah, so those are the two ways to do it. So let's say that we, so that's one stock screener. Let's look at the next stock screener. To find this one, you just go to Google and type in MSN Money Stock Screener and just click on the first result here. This takes you to Microsoft's MSN Stock Screener. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to eliminate, let's see, we just want to get rid of all these things that it comes with. So we don't really need these. You can just click on the X's, it gets rid of it. Okay. Country, region, I've set this for United States. You can obviously choose your own region. Now what you want to do is go here, click plus, click growth, and then click revenue growth year on year. And this will give you, okay, then you click here. And basically you want this to be between, you want to do the slider and bring it to above 20. So here, it's not exactly at 20, it's 20.23. And this will give you a list of stocks that have grown their revenue year on year more than 20%. And as I mentioned in the book, this is really the where we want to fish for good stocks. So now let's say we've come up with a couple tickers and we want to just take a look at the revenues and make sure that this is accurate. So let's start with just Amazon here, and the ticker is AMZN. Now, if we want to check on the revenues sort of manually, we can go to Yahoo Finance. Just type in Yahoo Finance at Google, click here. And then on the top bar here, we want to click in the type in the ticker, Amazon. Okay, this brings us to Amazon. Then you want to click on Financials. Sorry about the video here. Let me turn down my volume. It's a video noise. Click on Financials, and then click on Income Statement. And you can see here it'll give you the total revenues for the past 3 years. So for 2000, the year ending 12/31/2014, 88 billion in revenues. 2015, 107 billion in revenues, and year ending 2016, 135 billion. So what you can do then is you can take these revenue numbers and you can click them in put them in this spreadsheet, and I will give you a copy of this spreadsheet as well. I'll include the link to download it below this video. But basically what you do for this spreadsheet, I actually have it set up for Ulta, which is the main stock that I discuss in the book. But what you do is you type in the revenues in each of these cells for each year. And then these cells down here will calculate the year-on-year revenue growth, so you can see it as a percentage. And the basic formula I use is this year's revenue divided by last year's revenue minus 1, expressed as a percentage. And you can see that formula down here. So that's what this line is, just measuring the annual year-on-year revenue growth. And then this bottom line is the 3-year average revenue growth. And so what I'm doing in that case is I'm just summing up these 3 cells, finding the average. And that would give you kind of a smooth version of this. So let's go back to our, let's go back to Yahoo. So this is one way to find the total revenues. Another way is to go to Morningstar. So you just go to Morningstar, let's type in Amazon, click at the ticker up here. And then again, click on Financials and Income Statement. And what is nice about this is it will give you 5 years of revenue if you want to look back a little further. So this has Amazon revenue going all the way back to 2012. You can see 5 years. And if you do their paid service, you can actually get up to 10 years. Now, the other way to do this is to actually go to the company's website. So if you want to do this, I've done it for Ulta here, just to make sure that the numbers are correct, the revenue numbers are correct. Just type in the ticker and investor relations. So I've done it for ULTA. We'll click right here. And this takes us to the investor relations piece of the website. And then you want to click on SEC filings. These are the actual things that are being filed with the government. Let's do it for 2017. We'll click annual filings because we want to find the 10K. And just click right here to get the PDF. Now this is the 10K that was filed. It will always tell you for the year ending January 28, 2017. So this is essentially for the financials for 2016. And they're about to come out at the end of this month. They'll come out with it for fiscal year 2017. Now, if you scroll down here, I've done it already so I can find my place. You scroll down to consolidated statements of income, and you can actually even do a PDF search for this. And you'll see they have a list of the net sales or the revenues for the last 3 years. So that's another way to get it exactly directly from the SEC financial statements. And so you know these are good because this is what are actually being filed with the government. So again, you take these revenue numbers, you pop them into the spreadsheet, gives you a good idea of what sort of revenue growth you've been having. And when you get a list of these stocks, then you have your chart and you're all ready. So for example, we'll type in, go up here, we'll add Amazon again, double click to populate the chart. And we can see Amazon's been in a really nice uptrend as well. So again, hope you found this helpful. Feel free to email me, matt@trader.university, if you have any questions. If you want a copy of this chart, it's directly below this video. And if you wanted a copy of the spreadsheet, it is also directly below this video. Thanks again for buying my book, and do let me know if I can help you out in any way.